From the first breath of Ezra, spark of God, love of God. The air changes, like the world has been waiting with bated lungs for a name that means help is coming. The song doesn't begin with a drum, it begins with a hush. Morning is still unfolding, and in that tender pause, the divine presence steps close. Not as a distant idea, but as a companion in the room. Thunder doesn't roar yet. First, there's reverence, the kind that makes worries feel too loud to stay. In the hush of morning, you are there with me, God. The day forms around that sentence, worry, once a constant weather system, tries to cling to the heart, but breath opens instead. Turning every worry into open breath is not a small miracle, it's a rescue rope. The singer's hands shake, not because faith is failing, but because strength has been replaced, handed over, caught by something steadier than bone and blood. You steadied all I am. The trembling doesn't vanish, it transforms. It becomes proof that the old self is being remade. Then the first storm hits, quietly at first, like lightning behind clouds, because the song understands the difference between feeling and truth. The next lines crack the sky with promise. Now I stand in grace, and grace is all I can. Grace is portrayed not as comfort alone, but as armor, bright, unbroken, and enough to carry a person through the weight of their own history. And then, revelation. You said, hold on, my word will light your way. The verse becomes a command from heaven when the night gets loud, when fear pounds on the ribs like a fist. The word steps onto the scene. It doesn't merely calm the dark, it makes it quiet enough to become praise. Picture the night as a raging chorus, but the divine hand turns the volume down and reframes every sound into worship. The chaos remains, yet it can't speak over the truth anymore. I don't need to run, I don't need to hide. That's when the epic begins to move like a legend. The singer's feet stop fleeing and start planting. The heart stops ducking from shadows and starts facing them, because the song declares a new power source. Your love is driving fear out of my mind. Not negotiations, not gradual tolerance. Love as an exorcist, light so real, it has authority over darkness. Now the chorus opens wide like a battlefield anthem where heaven and earth collide. Ezra, spark of God, rise up, don't be afraid. The name Ezra becomes a summons, a resurrection word. Rise up isn't gentle advice, it's a rally cry for the soul. Don't be afraid isn't denial, it's declaration. The song speaks like a banner being lifted over a city under threat. And the love of God is moving, healing hearts today. So the epic widens, not only one person, but a whole realm of brokenness. Healing arrives like a wave that doesn't ask permission. It moves through ribs and memories, through places where doubt used to live rent-free. Torn grief becomes breathable, old wounds start to close. Not because time magically fixes everything, but because love actively repairs what fear tried to ruin. Ezra, spark of God, stands strong in his way. This is where the lightning becomes visible, where the sky stops being metaphor and becomes testimony. Stand strong isn't stubbornness, it's surrender with spine. His way is not a path of uncertainty anymore, it's but to announce that the heavens aren't silent. Lightning cracks open the air like punctuation, carving out clarity in the dark. And the tornadoes of doubt, they spin, they rage, they threaten to lift everything away. But the center doesn't move. The singer stands at the core of the storm, held by an anchor of grace. Let it burn, let it burn, let it break, let it heal. Every shadow has to disappear, because your love is real. Here the epic turns holy and violent in the best way. Let it burn is the fire of purification, the kind that doesn't destroy the person, only the lies. Let it break is the breaking of chains, the shattering of fear's grip. Let it heal is the final act, the scars turning into stories, pain becoming testimony, bruises giving way to beauty. Every shadow has to disappear, because it can't survive in the presence of something true. Your love is real, not a concept, not a coping mechanism, a force. So the song ends like a storm that learned to sing. The thunder becomes rhythm, the lightning becomes light, the tornado becomes testimony, swirling away what used to own the heart. The hush of morning returns one last time, not as quiet weakness, but as the calm that comes after God has spoken. And from beginning to end, the arc is unmistakable. From shaking hands to steadied identity, from loud night to silent praise, from running and hiding to standing and rising, from fear's shadow to love's unerasable power.